There is an atrocity that's happening in the UK. We're at a crisis point where things are so bad. It's a bit like the early days of the Holocaust. Nobody believed it. They thought it was all propaganda. And that's the situation that we're up against now, because the situation is that children are being abducted, unlawfully removed, forcibly removed from loving, caring, totally innocent parents. No reason whatsoever to remove the children completely from a family. Using force, physical force, they call the police in. Anyway, that's how bad the situation is. And just to explain, I'll give you a quick bit of history. In 1983, they privatised social services. Now, this was part of a much bigger plan to destroy working class families. And we can see this actually happening in 1983. There's a chart, I'll put it on the screen. And it shows in 1983, there was a massive, massive increase in the number of reports of child abuse. The reason for that was because, for one thing, it was the government at the time, 1983. Look up Orgreave if you want to know the full or see the full story. But the government wanted to dismantle the trade unions, and one way that it did that was to destroy the factories and the mines and the villages and towns that relied on those mines and industries. And this obviously caused utter chaos amongst working class people. Because in 1983, Maggie Thatcher, I believe it was, who actually privatised the social services. Now, the social effect of that was devastating because it meant that instead of people reporting children being abused because they were suffering from harm or whatever, any kind of abuse, whatever, that didn't matter anymore. The number of children being reported as abused, it skyrocketed because Maggie Thatcher privatised social services, allowing other people to buy shares in adoption agencies trading abroad and in children's homes here in the UK. But it depends on the child's colouring, the colour of their eyes, their hair, the skin, everything. That's what determines whether or not these children are being abducted. So we know why these children are being sold abroad, and it's most likely to be breeding stock.